Good evening and welcome to One Forward, where we believe that the way to success is one idea at a time. And today is episode number 5 of One Forward. And again, maraming salamat sa mga nag-feedback and yung mga nakikinig. Maraming salamat. Of course, you can rewatch it. Before I start, you can watch this at YouTube. Also, check the Periscope at Twitter. And of course, I share it as podcast platforms. And last but not least, LinkedIn. Again, Orly Ballesteros. Maraming salamat sa pakikinig. And today, we'll share another important concept para sa mga negosyanteng Pinoy. At let's start. Last year, I was watching this K-drama startup. Magandang magandang K-drama, all about, as the title itself shows, it's all about business, it's all about startup. And of course, right now, parang startup connotes company that is starting technology-based, but any business na nagsisimula can be considered as a startup. And ang maganda dito sa K-drama na to, every episode, meron siyang hina-highlight na business concept. At yung isa sa mga pumukaw ng attention ko na mahalaga ngayon sa panahon natin na nandun sa startup, yung konsepto na burn rate. Yeah. Ano nga ba yung burn rate na yan? Bakit importante yan? Lalo na last year, yung burn rate na yan, naging pivotal yan sa lahat ng mga companies, malaki man o maliit. Itong konseptong ito ay isa sa mga naging dominant concept. It's a financial concept, accounting concept, na pag ikaw ay nag-start ng negosyo or you're in the middle of your business, you need to understand this concept because it will help you be systematic, strategic in deciding in your decision making. And what is burn rate? Burn rate is the speed at which a company is using up its cash reserves, yung cash fund mo, to fund overhead expenses. It's also referred as a measure of net negative cash flow. Ito yung yung burn rate Ito yung kapag ang benta mo ay maliit at mas malaking gastos mo at nagagamit mo na yung funds ng investor mo o ng yung pondo mo na nakatabi, company funds mo. And then that's the start na you have to measure na your burn rate, no? So again, normally last year, no, alam natin, for example, my industry is one of the most affected industry, tourism industry, MICE industry. And hindi lang naman ako, but hindi lang naman yung industry na kinabibilangan ko na sarado, no? Start ng pandemic, lockdown, sarado. Walang negosyo hanggang ngayon, walang negosyo yung majority ng tourism industry players. At bagamat walang negosyo yung gastos, dire-diretso, no? Yung overhead costs, rentals, pasahod sa mga empleyado, and other expenses, government like taxes. Kaya yung natabi mo o yung savings o yung pondo ng iyong company ay nagagamit mo na to cover your overhead expense. And some of you, hindi lang yata yung cash fund. Wala nang cash fund yung company, kundi nangungutang na to cover the overhead expense. And mahalagang malaman yung burn rate para you can avoid putting your company and yourself in a very unlikely and difficult situation. Ang formula ng burn rate, may dalawang concept ng burn rate. Yung isa, gross burn rate at net burn rate. We'll tackle gross burn rate as an example. So for example, yung formula is cash divided by your monthly operating expenses. And kunyari, sa ating case study, meron ka, yung kumpanya mo, merong 250,000 na cash at walang pumapasok na pera sa'yo dahil nga pandemya, lockdown, so your business is not operating. But even if your business is not operating, may mga expenses ka, may operating expenses ka. At yung operating expenses mo monthly is 50,000. So 50,000, 250,000 cash fund or investors fund or cash reserve of your company divided by 50,000. So ang burn rate mo is 5 months. Ibig sabihin, 5 buwan na lang ay tatagal ng kumpanya mo kung hindi ka pa makapagpapasok ng additional sales or additional sources of income. So that is, if that's the case, it's time for you to uh, create very difficult decisions and alternative and how you will sustain or how will you go about your business. Ito yung talagang crunch time, no? Pag nalaman mo yung data na ilalabas ng burn rate. And there are four ways to uh, extend the life of your company, and yung burn rate is lower the impact of that burn rate, or maybe even eliminate the burn rate of your company. Although last year is a difficult year, 2020, kaya I mean that again, as I mentioned, burn rate becomes a pivotal concept in running your business. For example, to improve the burn rate of your company, trim the fat, meaning ano yung mga unnecessary expenses, unnecessary uh, matters in your company na hindi kailangan during the pandemic or during that difficult situation. So again, trim the fat, unnecessary expenses. Second, build a better budget. Stick to a budget na yun lang talagang bare necessity na that will you know uh, protect your funds from coming out of your organization. And third, create better marketing. Create a better marketing activity. Alam naman natin na ang negosyo is meant to acquire customers, and the way to acquire customer is through your marketing activities or promotion activities. Last year, yung mga organization na walang ginawa, talagang tahimik lang, they lost a lot. Pero yung mga organizations that know the importance of marketing, they create marketing activities to engage their clients, they were able to generate sales. And one of those organization is my organization. We are not silent during the pandemic. We um, decided to go on a different direction, still bearing in mind what is our core competency. We're an events organizer, and our core competency is events management. Therefore, nagpivot kami sa technology, and then nag-ingay kami about our services. And yung mga loyal customers namin, they came back to us and listened to our proposal. And what you know, we were able to generate uh, sales that we're happy about the results. Of course, not happy as the same as yung physical event, but we are still happy because we were able to generate a substantial amount in our organizational performance last year. And moving forward this year, we are looking, the future is brighter. Although andyan pa rin, no, lugmok pa rin yung ekonomiya natin. And again, create better marketing activities or promotion. Last but not the least, I heard this one dun sa isang thought leader ng isang association na we are serving. Ang sabi nila, nung pinakita yung PNL is profit and loss statement. Yung isang terminolohiya na ginamit niya salita, defend the PNL, defend the cash. Yun yung ibig sabihin. Kumbaga, kung walang pumapasok na pera, defend the cash means dapat wala na ring lalabas. As much as possible, let's find ways na yung expenses natin, ma-curb natin at wala nang lumabas para yung pondo ay napoprotektahan natin. So defend the cash. So etong tatlong nabanggit natin na una, they're all about defending the cash. And if you can think a lot of other ways, creative ways to defend the cash, then it will be better for your organization. Again, that's the power of understanding your burn rate, kung gaano pa ikakatagal yung iyong organization, lalo na ngayong pandemya. You will be able to decide using your mind, not your heart. And because of that, you will be able to survive your company and put it on a better position moving forward. Kaya dyan nagtatapos ang ating maiksing kwentuhan para sa araw na ito. Samahan niyo ako uli tomorrow, same time, 11 p.m. Again, this is One Forward, where we believe that the way to success is one idea at a time. Good night. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.